So, my question today is totally accurate battle simulator or tabs? Totally, completely, and absolutely accurate? Or is it like totally accurate? So, to test this, I've decided to simulate a real battle that happened just recently and absolutely, definitely has nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons. Hey folks, I'm Rick Lamont, and I'm a Tiefling Druid. I have with me my +3 T of communicating, um, my communication service of Discord, and cat ears in case I need to wild shape later, or, for the weekend. Well, I think I'm ready to go, so let me set the scene. Like many adventures, this took place in a demonic discotheque, and the best that I can do without creating one is the Renaissance map. For the people who mattered, the wealthy, the beautiful, and the heavily armed, this was the place to be every night. Night after night, the siren song of eldritch dance music, or EDM, throbbed and pulsed, calling the clubbers to the dance floor. So let's put some clubbers on the floor. Let's zoom in so you can see them. See? Clubbers. They have clubs. Oh, I thought it was funny. So for the real people who mattered, I went in and created some custom characters because I think accuracy demands it. So, first off, the wise and charismatic leader of this band of heroes and troublemakers is deep within the shadows and shapes of this writhing mass of ecstasy. With his horns, his demonic blood, and his skin the color of flaming hot Cheetos, he felt completely at home in this disco inferno. Oh, I should show you him. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. See? Horns. And druidy stuff. Suddenly a sigil etched into the middle of the floor shines silver and blue. Storm clouds gathered high in the vaulted ceilings, and if he precipitated from those clouds himself, a storm giant appears. The clubbers scatter. And here's the storm giant. I didn't know what he should look like, so I made him look a bit like me, and I think he's quite handsome. Our band of heroes and protagonists rush the dance floor, taking their positions. First on the scene is the fighter. She's daring and bold and afraid of nothing. Our ranger finds a position back a ways from the battlefield where he can survey the action and pick his targets carefully. He is merciless with a bow and moves about so quickly that he appears to be in multiple places at a time. Our two wizards find positions where they can be safe from harm, yet fill the air with magic and devastation. The first wizard goes here, and let me zoom in. Equally proficient with the cleaver, magic, and cookies, she is just as likely to befriend you as kill you, and the choice is always yours. And our second wizard takes position somewhere about here. Don't let his slight stature fool you. He brings death to all those who seek it. As soon as the storm giant begins to move, the druid waves his staff and a mammoth appears. a great beast from ancient times, not nearly as frozen as one would think. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, and the mammoth is doing some damage. The giant is down. The mammoth is everywhere. Our archer is seemingly everywhere at once. It's hard to keep track of just how many there really are of him. And that's the battle. That's the battle. We won. And that's just what happened in the game. I mean, the real battle, not the game. It wasn't a game. It was a real battle. Okay, that was interesting. But the mammoth seemed to be doing a lot of the work. Let's see how the mammoth fares against the giant alone. And for what it's worth, I don't think the remaining clubbers survived. Okay. And let's go. Oh, that was gory. The mammoth has the first strike. He's taking some lightning damage, though. Okay. He's just... The mammoth is just pushing the giant around. Oh, side swipe. And still, somehow, the giant is firing off some lightning. Seems to be... I don't know if it's phasing the mammoth or not. But the mammoth is still going. They're both still going. Oof. Oh. And the mammoth is not on his feet anymore. Well, neither is the giant, but it's a close call. It's a close call. I honestly have no idea how this is going to turn out. Okay. Well, now we know. The storm giant won against the mammoth. So now that raises the question, how would my team have done without the mammoth? And to find out, we simply, okay, leave the giant there. Add in the druid, the ranger, the fighter, and the wizards. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay, the fighter just jumped right into the action. The archer is duplicated himself and is firing off all kinds of volleys. I can't even tell who's casting what magic. Ice magic, fire magic. And what are you up to? Oh. And the giant has himself almost trapped. Look at all those arrows. He's really... okay. And we won. That has seriously pinned the tail on the storm giant. Well, there you have it. After a few simulations, I've shown that my team is more than capable to take down a storm giant. The mammoth by himself, well, Snuffleupagus got snuffed. And the giant is no match for... It's hard to say. The archer certainly seemed to make the most impressive showing of it. And, well, I think it's safe to say that if you need a battle simulated, one that has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons, Tabs or Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is indeed totally accurate as far as battle simulations go. So if you'd like to see any more battles simulated, as long as they don't have anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons, because who would do that? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can do. If I need to create some custom characters, I can certainly try. The custom arenas, I haven't done that yet, but how hard could it be? If you like this video or would like to see more, go clicky on the clickies. And just one final thing. Mammoths can live for up to 60 years, so keep that in mind and consider it carefully before adopting one for a family pet. And have a nice day, and thanks for watching. Oh, please tell me I pressed start. Oh, yeah.